Okay, so I've been thinking about the logistics of things. I've played a lot of Factorio, and I have not messed much with the circuit network stuff, and I realize I think Space Age makes it a lot more essential. For example, with the space platform alone. I think on my way back to Nauvis here, my priority is going to be getting up this stuff. I want to finish this up so that I can have it to use for one thing, but also because I'm going to look at how the logistics are set up on here. I have been trying to learn a little bit because, for example, when you've got all of these different planets, it's extremely important for the fluidity of the game to have things set up for continuity, continued processing of everything. Fulgora, for example, it's like unlimited resources basically, but it gets clogged up. So right now, I just built all these to prevent that. Oh, another thing I was thinking. The thing I'm trying to do here is what buffer chests are for, and I didn't know it. I tried to combine pulling things there. I wanted these to draw things into them. Yeah, see, that's the I don't know why I put this. Like, I was trying to figure out what's going wrong here because I'm trying to use the red and blue for this, not realizing buffer chests literally are the combination of the two. And that's exactly I need to set up a blueprint block of them, and they will all be requesting advanced versions of like everything. And then I'll be able to set that down at a location and just it'll fill up with everything in the base. Just because having quality stuff all over the place, combining, like, see, this is an example of what I would want, to have an entirely full container of one thing. But when it gets like this, I get quality rocks mixed in with concrete. The only thing I could do is check the full logistic system, and that's inconvenient. It would make more Okay, so I'm trying to drop back on Nauvis, and what else am I gonna do? Oh, another thing I thought of. One of the big problems I've had on Fulgora has been a lack of just basic copper. Well, now that I have the advanced processing, I can set this up to... I'll have to organize this. I was trying to mentally figure out how I would do this to, like, separate the iron without allowing it to stack up. There might be, maybe if I could somehow loop the iron or something, I don't know. I might need to rethink how I've got all of this set up. But if I were to draw in copper into here, then I could just set it to automatically drop off a bunch of it at full gore whenever I pass through, which would be a really cool idea. Also, since I started thinking about logistics, there are a bunch of things I wonder about that I don't think I've found answers for. One of which is reading hand contents is something that the inserters can do. But my thought is it possible for logistics to switch the production of an item like this? If this could switch from advanced oxide to advanced whatever, another type of thing, would it be able to do that immediately on demand based on what is in the hand of the grabber next to it? And if that could ever be possible, because the grabber would not pick it up unless it was capable of putting it into the machine. But if it could pick up anything, then it could be organized to pick up any asteroid on the belt, the first one that gets to it, process it, swap to processing whatever it is, and then any extra factors could be pulled out at like whatever asteroid percentage chance, getting the third one or the excess one, that can be pulled out and looped back around or something, no matter what type it is. But I was thinking of ways that it could be set to process and then process the next stage, whatever it would be, so that I could do basically setting it up to be a dynamic processing thing, which is hard to imagine with so many resources, especially with like the dynamic or with the advanced multiple resources coming out. That I think could make things more complex. But I feel like being able to do that would be a really cool endgame move. Generally, though, I want to have things stable and structured, which is something that I have never been able to do in Factorio because of the fact that I just rely on things stacking up and then either draining to nothing or getting full. And then the most I've done is use wires to limit containers so that I don't overproduce, draining whatever resources I want to have around for other things. So like I'll limit more difficult to produce things, but that's the most I've ever really done, which now, speaking of which, that idea is much less important when quality is a factor, and I know I can just recycle everything that builds up in a chest eventually. So that's a consideration. There's just a lot to think about, which is really cool. But it also means I am gonna have to learn at least some basic logistics stuff. Like, I was just looking up if it's possible to read the entire logistics network at once without like linking literally every container, and I didn't figure out if it's possible. So like, can I connect to an arithmetic combinate or whatever they're called? See, my thought was I just want to play I just jumped on here before I learned distinctly how to do these things, which I shouldn't have done. But either way, I wanted to finish this up anyway. This is going to take 4 cargo bays, I guess. Oh yeah, there's also my theory that I should always produce things with machines, just because there's always a chance of getting better quality. Now, let me see. Did I drop down? Yes, I did. I've got a lot of them now. So let's stop requesting those. This rocket turret was going to be for my build. Foundries, transport belts. Oh. Cancel that now. This is set to take those out. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with some of those things. This should be requesting higher quality ones now, I think. There's so many little details to all of this. Like, what was it? I realized all my containers are backing up with this now. The tungsten ore. So if there was a way for me, like, that's what I thought of. Having more of these producing, that's what I should have. I should just have more of these making the, tungsten carbide. And there could very easily be a holdup on that because it's all dependent on these, which I kind of forgot are gonna run out of material eventually. But this base is a mess. This is like my worst one that could be so much better somewhat easily. It's frustrating because I can't get to it right now. I gotta check out. Oh yeah. Let me think directly here. I'm gonna try to make different things. I want these all to be good chance of high quality. Steel plates, processing units. Now each one of these takes 5 processing units. I gotta turn on my requesting. Oh wait, actually, hold on, let's chill out on that first. Let me pick up all my stuff. Wow. Display panels. Constant combinator. Do I even have any lights in this space? Don't know if I've got them anywhere. Maybe I've got some regular chests somewhere where I stored garbage stuff. I know I made a bunch of lights before. But turbo underground belt. Now those should be going up to... I did try to automate the basics for all that stuff going up to my... up here. So it's gonna need 14. Some of this myself. 14. What else am I gonna need? Displays, one display icon. Or panel. What else? 3 longhand inserters. $32 lamps. 32 lamps. Do I? Oh yeah. No, stop. Yeah, I should. Damn it. Just made a bunch for no reason. Oh yeah, now. 32. 14. The platform. Okay, so I'm gonna have to organize. Oh yeah, that's right. Gonna be a priority to get those cargo things up here. Didn't think of that. But actually, okay, so that was all old stuff from before I did the blueprint, I guess. So let's try to get... Okay, actually... This is where I'm gonna do this. Let's put 50 of those in there. 20 low density structures each time. And one more, I guess. Shit. Okay, well, yeah, I need to drop a few things somewhere. Jeez. I have so much stuff set to be on me. I've got so many things. Okay, what don't I need? Okay. Okay, so 4 of these need to go up. How much weight is that? Okay. Okay, that's good. So I can add a bunch more. I need 18 more lamps. I need 11 decider combinators. Decider combinators. Now let's see what I need that's light. Five constant combinators. It's funny, I have not used. Wait, how many moments have I used a blueprint? I don't think I've used a blueprint from someone else at all. Like I added those ones. Yeah, I didn't use either of these yet, but this one is the first one I'm doing. I just have to get it set up. Cool. Now lots of extra space. Now I'm gonna need a lot more things still. One turbo splitter. I wonder if that's gonna get back here. It's not gonna drop down until I, 2 pumps. 4 constant combinators. Okay, 2 pumps. Six green accumulators. Did I Did I make any upgraded accumulators here? Kinda don't think so. So that's going to take a long time. I'll just do it by hand though, because I guess it's not using quality ones. No, I just want to go with how the build is, see how it works out. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of buffer chests. Did I ever set up buffer chest production, or is that the one thing that I didn't have set up because I didn't understand them? Okay, that's funny. And I've got quality active providers. These are the one thing I don't need more storage size in, because they immediately have whatever storage removed. That's funny. Why is this doing this? Okay, how are all my other ones limited? Okay, the input is linked to the... And this is... I don't understand why it would... Okay, it's doing quality. I don't understand this. Why is that the only one that's doing that? This has all the resources. Okay. Okay, it is counting up. Now, I guess I should process all of these. Epic steel chests. I guess I technically can make things higher quality up here very easily just by placing it all myself. Now, let's make some accumulators to be upgraded, because accumulators are quite cheap to make anyway. Oh yeah, did I get... Oh yeah, the solar panels automatically would have sent up. This is sitting on... what? The foundries, but do I need them? No. Really just need one of these, I think. Let me see. Yeah, this needs one of those. And I want to get that done. So let's see what I'm waiting on. Blue circuits. Is that really it? If I get one stack of those, I imagine that would be enough to send up for my one that I need on the ship I'm making. But also, the rest of the stack could be thrown up to my other ship, and that would surely be enough to have for whatever I need on that. Yeah, I think it'd be a cool idea to have, at least right now, just my ships maxed out with all those. Like, there's a lot of belts I have on my main ship, but the belts would be the easier thing to make, I think, over here. I can swap back to, oh yeah. Turbo. Yeah, so we got enough belts. In fact, am I consistently sending those up? Okay. In fact, I would say, I would say this is one that I should have 100. And then the foundries, we can wait on foundries. And then at Nauvis, okay, what the hell am I doing? Okay, I made these. I need to make, I could just do direct, but I'll just see how long this takes to get green ones. Because how many is it? Only like 6. Yeah, that's nothing. I could just wait for that. And then the 24 efficiency modules, that's what I was waiting for. What else do I have that I could send up? Yeah, these are all things I'm gonna have to make by hand. Crusher. I could make these higher quality. I have a lot of electric mining drills on me. Those are something that I can grind up. I'm gonna put those in my generalized destruction device. And I feel like this I can just probably swap over to chests. Now this will have to swap over to buffer chests as well. And then it will make... See, I'm going for quality on these for no reason. But if I'm gonna do it, I suppose I should go all out. The foundries I have. That's another big undertaking. If I'm gonna do that here, what's it gonna take? How much am I gonna have to move around? And I still have this dumb setup. They've got to be getting through by now. It's like down to the bare minimum of space. That was a horrible idea to just grab them. Okay. If I upgraded the quality of those chests, that would give me some extra time. If I only had higher quality ones to do that. But also, that problem could be solved by putting it all into the system, which I think is what would make sense for now. Now I'm gonna need to use buffer chests. I should set up a blueprint with standard buffer chests, I think. And holy shit, that's gonna be complex. Am I gonna do individual items requested to each one? Am I gonna do one for each quality setting for each item? Or will I set it up on a percentage-based likelihood of distribution? That actually seems like an incredibly good idea. I think that's probably the best thing to do. So like, let me see if there's a way to see about this in the Factoriopedia. Is there anything about quality? Wasn't there stuff about quality in here? me see if I can explain the idea I'm talking about, though. It would be like... Yeah, maybe I should just prepare this out here. Like, for example, that would be uncommon, then that would be rare, then epic would be like that, and legendary. Something like that, where the storage could be organized in a reasonable way. So I'm gonna try doing this. See how this works out. Now I'm gonna have enough to fill all these, I'm sure. This should show me how much I got, though. But yeah, so you could see what I'm saying about a very large number of chests for this. It would require one set of these for every item. And I think it would be more important maybe for basic items like the most basic materials. Of course, I also would want to make a final build for this idea to be symmetrical, which would mean, in this case, the length would have to be the bare minimum. So like legendary would be this many. But I could possibly just, if I double the size of this section, that could help. Also, it's funny, like when I just don't play a little while and I look at things, I learn a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's right. And I just left Glebo when I thought of this idea that would be extremely important and extremely cool. Okay, so another logistics thing. I really hope this place is going to be okay. I didn't even finish building these. Okay, but one thing I thought of that would be decent is that I will have a bunch of rocket turrets built up. So any that get destroyed will get replaced. But I don't know if I probably don't have enough of anything else. Which is why I should probably use this to build some other things. It's here. I should use it. I should swap to building some blue inserters. Because I will need them. What the hell am I doing? Just standard blue inserters. Electronic circuits and regular inserters. Okay, so this needs to be a buffer chest. Okay, and that needs to stop doing what it's doing. Do I have at least one buffer chest over here? If I have at least one. So I'm gonna have to go through the motions for every single little detail here. Request from buffer chest. So hopefully that one pulls things back. Now I'll put those that I need. Okay. What is this doing here? Oh yeah, this isn't considered a buffer chest yet. Oh yeah. Those damn inserters. So now they'll pick that out of there and pick it up or put it down. Okay, so that's good. That's all I needed for that. Now I can swap to these and it'll take the ones that are in here. That will at least give us a small amount. Having that amount will allow repairing. I'm sure I left a few, but I wanted like at least a stack. Yeah, C4, that'll get destroyed immediately. Maybe that really is the mentality I should have about Gleba. Make the defenses pretty strong. But then just have everything being produced so that anything that gets destroyed will get replaced. Because it's not the end of the world for a rocket turret to be destroyed. It would be annoying for these buffer chests, or for these requester chests to be destroyed. Because that has some fair significance for the whole thing. So I'll probably want to make a bunch of those. I've got 3 requester chests. So yeah, I'm gonna want... Whoa, now that I'm doing this, I'm just thinking of how convenient it is that these requester chests can ask for all kinds of stuff. So I can have one thing that I could swap whenever I need anything. So, and it's convenient because a lot of things use mostly the same resources, so it's not like a huge expense to have one container with a stack of each. So I'll make a bunch more of those. This is going to be requesting now. Technically, I can remove things that are higher quality. Just to get them out of the way. But then they'll be lost in the system somewhere. And I'll only find them. I wonder if I should also have a requester chest for my own personal stuff somewhere. That I can pull all that into it. Like if I put one there, then I request those. Like, I can get things out of the way. Oh, gotta set it to request from buffer chest. Okay, so this has got 50 now. So I'll stop that. I'll make these. A stack of 50 should be good. I'll need more inserters, I'm sure, but I'll just see how this does. I should also probably start making lasers too, because that's one of my primary defenses. And if I was making those lasers there, I would get the upgraded lasers that could also be used to replace the upgraded laser locations. Because I worried what would happen if you just like you get ghosts. Like, is there a way you could set it to select a similar ghost product of lower quality if necessary? But since I don't know how that would be possible, this is a good alternative. What's going on here? Did we only get higher quality ones? Oh, we finished 50. Okay. That means there's something I can do. There's something funny I can do. Extra space for all the stuff I want to shove in here. Yeah, that's a good idea to have an upgraded chest for it too. So in this specific scenario, I would want upgraded chests for each of these containers. What else would be involved in this? Electric poles. I'm sure I got 7. But that would not be good to run out of those. Sticks. I think I was cool with how this is set up because it'll stop working as long as we've got enough normal ones, which are the only ones I'm using. This will be gears of all types. Okay, and the big electric poles. How many of those did I make? I got 10 of those. I would say I'm not as worried about that then. Yeah, see, those are all almost filled up. These are minimally filled up. These barely have any. That's what I wanted. Which tells me for this to be more even, this should be much larger. you gonna get 10 million in there? Now I guess this should be the setup I use for basic materials. Like if I mirrored this, I could do copper on the opposite side. I have too much ore. A fair bit too much ore. I've also got all this stuff stacked up, so I would say it would be a good use of I'll put this over here somewhere. And these are all gonna have to be swapped, which sucks. Okay, so copy that. Oh wait. Okay, so these will be blue. These will be purple. These will be legendary. It's funny to think. I knew it. I almost guarantee I said this in another video, and I was like, I'm not sure what these buffer chests are for. I was like, it's probably gonna be the most important ones that I don't know about for some reason. Like, I just don't figure it out. It's gonna end up being the most important ones to me. And they hold a fair significance now. Those are kind of definitely important for me. thing to check. I'm gonna want to get... Oh, jeez. What are we doing over here? We're waiting on those. Those we don't need to wait on right now. Now Glebba's gonna be chock full of science. Science waste. Oh, the way I have this set up does just make sure these are filled up, doesn't it? So much quality stuff. No, I forgot about my thing. I forgot about my thing. My thing that I forgot about. You mean to tell me I did not get a sixth one in all that time? What is this doing? Well, it's taking all the normal ones. So we've got it set up. Oh, we have some quality stuff in here. That's also where we're gonna want to use buffer chests, I think. Yeah, buffer chest would have saved my Fulgora problems, I think. Some of them, maybe. Jeez. There's something about the logic in a game like this. It's like, I like logic, but like, it's like, I can sense the possibilities, but I don't quite understand all the variables in order to make it happen. And of course, that would be solved when I'm in the moment, if I actually start working on things and get into it, but... See, like... No, in this case, it was... What was it that I needed? I wanted it to be... Yeah, I'm not sure. There were certain situations where, like, I think I was grabbing from... No, I don't know. I don't know. These things I can toss down. Oh, yeah. 24. Was it 24 I needed? Let me see what else I need on here. 24. 6 of those accumulators. Okay, now I need to make sure that I'm not overdoing it on, well, I guess that actually wouldn't be a problem. Let's do asteroid collectors, I guess. Now these I know I'm gonna need a lot more of. For my other ship and stuff. But quality ones? Yeah, this is using quality ones, I think, so that'll be a little difficult to get. Six. Let me check if I actually have... $4.2K. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. How many engines do I have? Is that something I have that's stacking up, or is it something that I'm struggling with? $890. Okay, that's a good amount. Three. And those are heavy. What might I need up there later? Okay, the turbo splitters. Let's see if I can fit a single one. Okay. Looking good, looking good. What else could I need? I am not sure. I think I'm just gonna have to do that. And then I'll check, because this is going to sit here. Because... oh, I had it automated. So I'm going to want to, I can allow that to continue, but I'm going to want to cancel these from pulling it down. Calcium 5.3K. What the hell? I didn't upgrade this. Is that the one I've been using? No, it's not. It's not the one I've been. Or wait. Toss these in here. Yeah, that's what I need to do sometimes. If I just use the upgraded stuff, I could do it directly, get the better outcome. I think I put a random container somewhere over here for... oh, I must have picked it up because I think it was right here. There's one I was using for excess upgraded stuff that I... yeah, that's a blue one. When it should be that. Yeah, according to the according to the numbers on here, there's no diamond, so I'm guessing that means there is no upgrade for storage tanks. Which would mean they would only be good or useful in things that involve building storage tanks to build stuffs. When you gotta build stuffs with I don't think they're like, I mean, I'm not imagining what involves. Oh, I totally would not have thought about that. Okay, so you can use them to make upgraded fluid tanks for your cargo. Heavy oil, light oil. Robo frames upgraded. Oh yeah, in order to handle my other platform. I gotta set it to auto for a second. So that means my ship should fill up with the high quality. Turbo transport belts, and if I leave it set the way I have it, I should consistently produce a low number of turbo stuff, which is maybe what I want to do. Every time it stops at Nauvis, it'll send stuff up. I wonder. So I mean, Aquilo is the only planet I gotta worry about still. Wait. What does this test the weapon stuff? It's not even using the green. I gotta have something that uses the green. Rocket productivity or... Yeah, it's time. It's time to research Aquilo. Also, let's see if I can get those, that ammo for, who's-a-what's-a? The, doodad. Ouch. There's something there, these weird-looking things. Dual handing. Capture boat rockets. Now I'm just gonna go and use one of these just to use it, and we'll see what actually happens. Question is, probably shouldn't stand on the train tracks. Question is, what would be the closest location? Maybe now would be the time to let them migrate into this interior area. Then I could close it back off and set up whatever with the right now I do just want to see. I'm just trying to figure out where it would be easiest to clear out a little bit. Biter spawner, spitter spawner, and biter spawner. So it seems like it only captures biter spawners. Okay, well that area's separated. Might be a good choice. Actually, it might be a really good choice. I just don't know what the purpose of the whole thing is yet. I have not looked into anything about any of that. This is a biter spawner. Very close. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want to turn off my is there not a way to turn off my... Okay, I guess I gotta take the lasers out of my suit. What was that doing? Consumes food. What's food? Does organic material count as food? Damn it. So difficult for... Okay, Bioflux is the only food. The biter eggs are like late game science material or whatever. Yeah, it's funny, I was like, what would be the point of having to capture him? I don't get it. What would be the point? Oh, more science bullshit. Exactly the last thing I would have hoped for. Alright, yeah, now that I think about it, there's a lot of stuff back here at the default little base I've got that I did not automate. Things that would be wise to automate, I'm sure. Okay, let me think. Oh, I don't need calcite on me, I'm sure. Wait, there was something that needed calcite. Oh yeah, weird stuff. Yeah, that's right. I zoned out. I was trying to mention the thing I wanted to do on Gleba. That got me thinking more about logistics stuff, for one thing. The burnable fuel. So, these heating towers that I'm powering my Gleba base with, accept all these materials into them. Which is where I realized, wait, maybe that's why it would make sense to use these towers on Nauvis, because the heating towers are like cleaner fuel apparently, but they're also they could take any of this stuff. I just wouldn't have any of the fruit related output on Nauvis. So if I didn't want to waste my coal or anything that's limited, it would put me as wood. But I can't produce wood. Oh wait, now I can actually produce wood. But also the heating tower is apparently really efficient at remaining heated from the energy. It just will continue to consume things, which was initially really useful on Gleba because I was piled up on everything. But I was thinking logistically, what I would want to do is, like, I have my one container for two, or like two containers for my heating things on Gleba. Yeah, my two containers right here. So what I was thinking, see, these are running low. Yeah, they're both running low now. which is not good. That may actually end up being a problem. Now I don't even have my backup. Okay, yeah, what I'm gonna need to do is send upgraded solar panels over here. I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. Did I get upgraded? Okay, these I am absolutely most definitely gonna want to do that. Now these solar panels I'm gonna want to send up. This is gonna have to go up here. Okay, so I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it request them. $50. Now, is this limited? Got 3 epic ones. Okay, so they're better, but they're not a huge amount better. That's good, I guess. I just imagined what would happen if I used a regular storage chest connected to this. Like, oh, let me just plop down a regular old storage chest. So then it would just fill up with totally random things without me knowing it. and then they would get automatically recycled over time. That would be kind of funny. Kind of funny. Kind of probably not funny, but also kind of funny. Produce 200k iron plates per hour. I'm guessing that's because of what I just did. Are these made with iron plates? Speaking of which, that's another thing I'm gonna be able to do. I've got like 5,000 calcite. I'm gonna set that up now, because this is a mess. If I just have, okay, let me get things out of the way. Whoops. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Where am I gonna do this? So I feel like I should actually just change the entire area. Get a full new location, which would, I would say, how the hell am I not automating substations now that I think of it? Substations are a thing that I would definitely want automated. Okay, let's see how many more of those we need. We need 4 more asteroid collectors. These are just stacked up here. Okay, so we got the 50 now. Stuff set up right. It's funny. 2.6 is better. And that is why I need to get all of this stuff upgraded. 2.6, 2.6. This is set to be... Oh, that's not removing them. This doesn't need a limit, I suppose. That'll use a lot of blue circuits, though. Oh yeah. What the hell am I doing? Now, that's gonna be annoying, but if I do this, I can technically blueprint book. It's kind of looking like this is a very outdated blueprint book that I should destroy for the sake of my good one. This one has my turrets and stuff in it, so it seems like this one's outdated. Unless... Okay, yeah, this one's probably my newest one. Or not. Doesn't have my advanced turret stuff. I think I will want to make blueprints of each one of these types of things. If I name them, I can put them in here. Keep one blueprint book, figure out how to undo all this bullshit I built up in different planets. This one will go here from now on. But see, I've got these two. These are for big types of quality. The reason I wanted the blueprint book was because If I make this purple, that wouldn't be good. Because then I wouldn't be able to see what I just processed necessarily. But okay, I've got one asteroid collector. I didn't automate that. That's one of the issues. Yeah, see, this is important kind of for me to wait for this to stack up, because I think I still need most of those on Nauvis. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gonna be a pain getting through that. I mean, this whole vase, it's like there's something so deeply fulfilling, probably like some kind of OCD urge to get these things organized. Like, I'm just looking at those bland, pointless stacks and stacks of solid fuel. Now, that should be turning into better fuel over here. Okay, so it looks like we can up that. Make some even better quality fuel because it's so stacked full of these. Now there's also going to be even higher quality stuff. So let's get those in there too. Oh man, my favorite music. Oh jeez, it's so silly. It's like I'm over here for 2 seconds. Boy. I'll just puke there. I don't have anything. I'll get that in a bit. This blanket needs washed anyway. Alright, so this it's a waste of the quality too. Just think of that. The fact that the quality, let's get this out of the way, it's too good to make use of. Yeah, geez, Fulgora could be like a full quality enhancement facility with all the recyclers everywhere. Speaking of which, I should have a recycler producing better recyclers. I'll set up a recycling loop to process any standard quality recyclers and just have it keep making them. But I kind of forget what I need for those. My electromagnetic science is also delayed, I think, isn't it? We might have the science built up here, but I'm pretty sure we're probably out of it. Like, I don't think it's filled up my ship in a long time. But just to make sure, oh yeah, we got 14K processing units still. these, I'm gonna use those eventually, I guess. That's good. I should also request calcite now that I think of it. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. We ran out of standard fuel because all of this is here. Okay. There we go. That sucks that I can't just keep processing the goods. Actually, I'm gonna see if I gotta have some speed modules around. Do I got any of these? Yeah, in this case, I think it's drastically priority to have speed modules instead of quality, because quality is a lot less significant when the single product that goes into this is excessively all over the place in all kinds of qualities. What is this doing here? This is something I couldn't finish making. Oh yeah, another thing I noticed or learned is there's I don't know what the chance is for failure on recycling things, but apparently the recycling, I think a material that's like just before smelting or just after smelting, like I think recycling these has a 75% chance of failure. I think that's what I read. I'm not sure if it was talking about, I think it had to have meant the standard basic materials. I just don't, like, would that happen with steel? I don't know. I feel like that might be what it was considering. I'm gonna cancel that for now. I didn't realize. How much do I have built up? 3.9k, okay. So that is a fair amount. Is it really... I don't have any... That's what I get for only only making enough to whatever. Damn it, that's so slow. Yeah, but I do have a... That's all I need. Whoops. The hell? Green. Red. I remember over here I made a lot of chests. I see I just left that going. We're gonna make some of these now. I'm also probably going to put down some more stacks of this. Oh, that is such a me solution to these modern issues. Like, just throwing me into the space age setting, this is what I would do. Just, oh, well, I don't know how to organize things. Okay, well, let's just make 10,000 containers for everything so that it slowly builds up, and then eventually I can do something to make sense of all of it. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's my auto producer thing that I want the output to also be able to be the input. So that's where I need. That did not work. There we go. I must have set the wrong thing there. Okay, so blue and a green, a blue and a green. That should finish up pretty quick then. I guess it makes sense that I went through a lot of it because I need to send up a lot of rockets from here. Oh, I didn't even see this video's done now. Thought I still had 10 minutes. Okay, well... I'll have to replace this as the original thing that I had set up. Oh, that pisses me off, because the original thing I had set up, I hopefully have the blueprint for it. But I set it down, and if I would have just switched it out with the buffer chest, it would have retained all of the settings I have, which would have been really convenient. Yep, I suppose I'll quit there for now, and yeah, I guess I'll continue in a moment.